I know I'm bad for vlogging in the car, but I swear I set this up at a red light, and I'm going to turn it off at a red light. So, hi, welcome to the vlog, I guess. This weekend, as part of my bingo art goals for the year, I went to a sketch group it's like an official chapter of the Urban Sketchers Society, I think, here in San Antonio, and I've been meaning to go, and I just, like, every time they've had an event, it's always like the first and third Saturdays of the month. I just haven't been able to go, so I was stoked to be able to go this weekend. God, sorry, I just ate, so my throat is a little, like, gross. So we went to the Japanese tea gardens here in San Antonio, and yeah, I showed up and I, like, saw some ladies that looked like they were drawing, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna kind of wander around and find my own spot. And then we, like, met at the little, like, pagoda thing to show everybody sketches after, and I found this, like, nice high spot so I could see, like, the whole little sunken gardens, and it was really cold that morning, and I was so afraid that I wouldn't be able to hold a pencil, but I had gloves, and I tried them, and I just could not paint in them, so I took them off, and luckily that high spot I was at got a lot of sun, so I warmed up pretty quickly, and I was able to do my sketch, which I will drop into the video. And then I also met a subscriber there, which was pretty sick. So Gwen/Stevie, hi, nice to meet you, and it was awesome hanging out. And thank you so much for the rainbow pencil. I will also show you guys what I did with one of those, like, multicolor pencils that she gave to me. Yeah, so it was fun, and now I can officially mark that off my bingo card that I have joined a what's it called, like a art group. So sick, that goal is done. I'm on the way to the studio now. I'm gonna paint a little today. I just spent the morning working on a few things. All weekend I've been, like, slamming down on comic coloring pages, not coloring book pages, but coloring comic pages, and I am behind. As per usual, I don't know if I've ever hit a comic deadline exactly when I should, but here I am, yet again, falling into that same trap. So, hi, we're in the studio. Okay, so I finished this piece last week. Super duper stoked for it. And then I've already finished this one as well. Love how it came out. This is the very first one I did in the studio. And then I think I showed you guys, but I finished this guy. He came out fucking awesome. So, I also have these old paintings I did that from, like, I think 2022, and I just needed something to fill in the space for, like, my open studio. And then I finished these little collages with some of this Mylar that the guy who owns the studio, gave me. And then I've been taking scraps and filling them with, like, leftover paint, just to, like, get rid of the paint that's on the palettes that I'm not using for the rest of the painting. And then I'm gonna be working on, I think I'm gonna be working on this guy today. Just this little wood panel I found at Goodwill. So, here, might as well show you some sketches as well. Not sure if I'm gonna do all these, but these ones are also old. But good ideas here, you know. Take some yellow paint this guy after the gesso totally dries, but working on this little guy. So I'm gonna go in some, like, dark purple here, make this sky pop. friends, good morning. It is the next day and I'm cleaning my desk. My desk is a fucking mess because I've just been coming in here and like dumping shit. I haven't been spending as much time in here as I usually do, which is kind of weird for me. With like my residency, it's been weird to like come into the office and work because I'm just not here. So it's been also like kind of hard to like figure out a good schedule. Like I'm kind of behind on a few things because I just like, I want time in the studio so bad, but I also want time at home with my partner, you know? So it's been hard kind of juggling when to go and when to not. So I've been having days like today where I just like stay home. So like every other day I've been going to the studio, and like days like today I stay at home and I just like grind as much as I can on like work and try to get ahead of stuff, which today I'm looking at my list. I have some sketches to do, obviously comic pages to color. I'm always fucking coloring comic pages. I finished a poster yesterday morning, which is nice. I have a website to update today with some new graphics. And some other pencils for a different comic. Actually not that bad. Now that I'm looking at my list, it's not horrible. It's a totally achievable list, which is good. So hi, yeah, second day in the vlog. Here is my mug today. A very cute seal. I think on the bottom, yeah, it's from Japan. Found it at the thrift store. Very cute. I went to go get groceries this morning also. Also, the weather sucks. Okay, this vlog already is not very interesting. So sorry. I'll do my best to make it better. So, I like just really have not got anything done today because I cannot focus, and it's already like 1. I just have been doing like admin stuff, replying to emails and like sending files, and just like not really gotten to the meat of what I really need to do today. And it's just because like something kind of dramatic happened yesterday. Not dramatic, but something, you know, important happened yesterday, and it kind of blows. So if you're not interested in talking, like hearing me talk for a while, just skip ahead, because I might cry a little, who knows. So I've been working with this guy who found me through my literary agent on a project, and we are like penciling it now. And he yesterday emailed my literary agent, who I thought was still my agent, and said, hey, we are in the process of forming the pitch. We are pretty much almost done with it. And we're looking to pitch it around 2 places. So do you want to help us do that? Because you're Shelby's agent, that's your job. And then my literary agent, I'm not gonna say his name, emailed back and said, hey, I'm wishing both of you luck on pitching this project to places, but I am no longer an agent. And I was like, what? Huh? So in 2018, let's set that aside for a bit. I'll give you some backstory. In 2018, one of my friends got approached by the guy who was my agent and said, hey, I'm looking for clients. I really like your art. I'd like to represent you. And they were like, you know, I'm just really busy with life right now. I don't really have time to make comics. Because I think they were still going to school and had just started a new job and stuff. But they were like, you know, my friend Shelby is doing comics, self-publishing stuff, and probably could benefit from having an agent, so you should approach Shelby. And so he did, and I was elated. That I was like, wow, I've never even thought I needed an agent. Cool, let's do it. So since 2018, he's been my agent, and then I guess yesterday found out he is no longer my agent. I emailed him this morning saying, what's up with that? You know? So we're gonna schedule a call and talk about it, but I don't have any ill will towards him. I don't hold grudges. It just kind of sucks to not be told that directly when you have a working relationship with somebody, to not go to your client that you do a service for and say, hey, I don't do this service anymore. It's kind of fucked up, you know? And I love myself enough to know that I don't deserve that kind of treatment. It's just really unprofessional, and I'm not happy about it. Because I deserve better than that. I think it's just the fact that I found out through a conversation or a reply to another person that it's pretty fucked up, you know? And I'm not mad at him, I don't have ill will, I'm not gonna hold a grudge, I'm a very understanding person, but I do know that I deserved better than that. I think that's why I'm sad about it. I'm not upset about losing an agent. It's been a while. We did a lot of books together. He got me a lot of jobs, got my foot in the door of a lot of places. So, very happy that about what we did together. But sad about how I was treated in this process. Please don't go find the studio or that he works for or his name or anything. Please don't do that. Don't go say anything bad to him. I don't want that, because I respect his wish to no longer be an agent or however that's worked out. But I do just wish in this moment I would have been treated a little better. And hopefully the call with him goes well. I know it will. He's a very kind guy, and I'm understanding and not gonna be screaming at him or anything. I'm just, grieving the fact that the treatment towards me was not very kind, and it's very unprofessional, because it's hard to understand why, if you have clients that you do one very specific job for, that you wouldn't reach out to them directly and say, hey, I don't do that anymore. Well, this is embarrassing to record. I've seen people cry on YouTube before. Never thought I would be one of the people that would upload it. But, that's part of my life as an artist, and this is something that happened, and so I would like to share it, and, I'm trying to be raw and real and whatever on this channel, and so hopefully that helps me to do that. I even, I believe that, sometimes blessings can hurt. Maybe this was, this is a good thing that is supposed to happen. Maybe I have another agent down the road. Maybe I have other doors that will open for me in the comic world. I don't know. And, I had one giant door open for me with the artist residency, and so this one is closing, and that's that. That's just how life works, and you just have to learn to move on and snap back, and no skin off my back. I'm gonna learn how to find other ways to keep working in comics. I've always found ways to keep working in it, and excited for what is going to happen next. I will say it does suck right now, but tomorrow I'll wake up and probably be fine. Anyway, if you listened to me ramble about this, thank you. If you skipped ahead, that's totally fine too. It's all good. Cool. Now that I've checked off the crying on my YouTube channel list, let's move along. Hopefully get some more fucking work done today. So I did find this, juried show here in San Antonio for the San Antonio Art League and Museum. And since, I already found a fucking residency, like I said on my bingo card, was to just apply for residencies and, grants and stuff. I figured, okay, technically I got that one, but that doesn't mean I should just stop applying to things, I'm gonna apply to as many things as possible. And I didn't even think about juried shows, so it's only $45 for non-members to apply for 1 to 3 pieces. And so you remember those like 3 musician pieces, these right here, that I showed in the studio? So I was like, man, I should do something with these. They're so cool. I think I'm going to apply with just like all 3 of these because, I mean, they're already done, you know. So I took some nice pictures of them the other day. I measured them, and I just now dropped them into Photoshop to make them look nice. They came out pretty well. Nice and bright. And I dropped them on my website too. But I think I'm going to apply to this jury show with these guys. Because, I mean, like $45, it'll be just like a tax write-off. And then there's potential for prizes if they like my art, you know, obviously. You know, might as well do something with these. I don't know what else to do with them. They haven't sold yet. They haven't really done much effort to sell them, so might as well do that. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and then potentially work. Told my agent to call me, cause you know I'm not gonna call him. The ball's in his court, you know. I said I'm available all day. Call me when you're free. And he said I'm available to 3:30, and it's 3:30 his time right now. Or no, it's actually almost 3:30 my time. He's an hour ahead of me. Sir, you didn't call me, so I'm gonna email him tomorrow and be like, I'm free literally all day. Literally just call me, because I don't feel like it's my responsibility right now to call him. He's the one that fucked up, so like, he needs to call me. Sorry, I'm just like airing this all out on the internet, I guess. Anyway, let me show you some of the work I got done today. Thankfully, I like sent an invoice, got paid immediately. I submitted for that jury show. I still have a lot of other things I need to do, and I might do them tomorrow. And then just work on comics the rest of the day. But let me show you these, this poster and these tickets and shirt that I did for an event for this company that runs these like recreational and medical marijuana events in Arizona. And I've been working with them maybe since like 2017, 18, 19, something like that. Like a long time now. I've done their posters every year. They do this thing called the Earl Camp, which is like a camping marijuana event, and then they do Earl Cup, which is like a competition sort of festival kind of thing. Anyway, let me show you what I did. This year we did like this like vintage sort of look. This is one of the tickets. This is the front side, and then this is the back side. They always kind of follow the same formula, the same template, and I just go in and like fill in the art from the poster. So like I'll design the poster first, and then it'll turn into the ticket, and then I'll design it as a shirt. So this is the shirt version of it. I really like how it looks. This font came out. It just like, I just drew that by hand in Procreate. That's the poster. So here's the font I was saying. This is an actual preset font, but this part I drew, and it came out kind of cool for the shirt. I love the colors and the vintage sort of look for it. I used some inspiration from Pinterest for it. Like this little cowboy was on an old, I think, Matchbox. And then the layout with the cactus and this like, I forgot what those are called in Arizona, but that little like mountain sort of thing was an old Arizona poster. And then this tent I stole from a camping ad, like an old Hunter's like tent ad, I think. I can't remember exactly. But for a lot of these things, like, they usually like sort of vintage sort of looks, or they like to do like takes. We like to do like, so like Dazed and Confused will be like, we'll take that and then take their mascot, which is like the E.T. Alien, and we'll drop him into that scenario, like as like the poster for the movie, but for this event, if that makes sense. Like, so we'll take like just classic stoner stuff and do that, or these like cool vintage sort of things for the camps. But they turn out really fun and really cool every year, and they pay me well. I appreciate them. Yeah, always easy jobs. Like, I'll just like send one sketch and be like, here, what do you think of this? And they're like, cool, just add some drippy stoner stuff, and I'm like, all right, done, easy. So that's what I've done today. Definitely gonna probably just do comics the rest of the day. I'm just gonna not film the rest of the day because, you know, frankly, I'm a little peeved. Good morning. Listen, I already know that I'm wearing the same jacket as yesterday. Don't judge me, okay? I work from home. And also, at least my hair is clean. So what else could you ask for? This morning I worked out, I ate breakfast. I mixed my protein powder, which is like a Cinnabon one, with some peanut butter and a little bit of milk, and I made this like kind of spread sludge kind of thing, and I popped it onto a blueberry waffle, this like protein waffle I get from the grocery store, and sick, super good. Hack for you if you need a little extra protein. This morning before I started working, I got on Pinterest because I had a great idea. Well, I had this idea about a while ago for like after the residency, whenever I have my solo show, I want to have like a really good outfit. And I thought about going to like Dillard's or something and buying like a nice suit, which like, I mean, I could benefit from having a nice suit anyway, but I don't know if I want to drop a bunch of money on a suit and then only wear it like once or twice a year, because I don't really go to weddings, you know, I don't go to fancy events. So I had the idea to, I'm looking at my closet right now, obviously. The idea to either take some clothes I have now that I don't really wear all the time and like hand paint them to look like a nudie suit, which like if you don't know what a nudie suit is, I'll drop some pictures here. Those like Hollywood old country suits that have like the cool little rhinestones and stuff, and they're kind of coming back into popularity again. And so I do have this, let me see, this work, let me hang it on the door. This work jumpsuit I got at Goodwill. And I think that could work like if I don't find anything, which I like this like this collar and stuff. So I feel like if I paint like those big little starbursts that I'm doing, and then like some fun stuff, like maybe some flowers, and then like more stuff all the way down the leg, and then a big thing on the back. I think that could work well as like a backup if I don't find anything. I kind of want to find one of those little work jackets that has like kind of this sort of look, maybe more of a collar rather than like this floppy kind of thing, more of a collar like this one, but maybe cropped, I don't know. And then kind of like a work pant, like these Dickies I have. Yeah, I don't know. I want something fun for my art show to, like, I want people to come to the art show and be like, yeah, that's the artist, you know, like I want to match the show. And I'm willing to stay up late and do the work to like paint my own outfit, you know. I think that'll be worth the effort. If you guys have done anything like that, let me know. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. And then I'm maybe gonna get a little bedazzler online for cheap, or I might just glue them myself. I don't know. Why am I so out of breath? God. Okay, yeah, getting to work today. I fucking need to get to work today. Also, there have been no updates on my agent thing yet, so I just emailed him and I said, I'm available at any of the times that you listed. You just let me know, because at this point, you know, my trust is a little gone in this situation. I'm feeling like this conversation might never happen, which would blow. I would like this conversation to happen, you know? It's important. And like we literally have a contract together. That's the thing that I'm like you have to tell me what's going on. We have a working contract together, you know? Feels like I shouldn't share this on the internet, but I'm doing it. Also going in, editing this video, and my lazy eye is in full force yesterday. Maybe because I was mad and stressed. My partner says that whenever I'm stressed, it tends to wander off more than usual. I don't know how that works. I don't know, maybe my brain gets lazy. You know, hence the lazy eye, so I don't know. Okay, I spent most of my morning designing stuff, which I will show you. Let me pull up this album art that I'm doing for, I'm so sorry, my watch is constantly going off. That I'm doing for a few fantastic country musicians, Kelly Willis, Melissa Carper, and Brennan Lay. So let me show you guys their new album art. So this is going to be the front. The colors look a little wonky. There we go. It's kind of getting closer. So I designed this logo. They wanted it to look like an old Wonder Woman comic, and then this fantastic photo, like the red and the blue looks so good with this gold. It's like juicy, a great combo. Okay, so that's the front, and then we're dropping in this photo of their boots to the back side, and then like a smaller version of the logo, and then all the songs, thank yous, the code and whatever. So there's that, and then I also have been updating the website for Asleep at the Wheel, which I've told you guys I've worked for before. I did their website last year, but this year we have updated it to have their newest tour poster, which is now this. So this is what it looks like now. It was mostly like orange and yellow before, but now it's a little bit like creamy and these nice blues. I really like some of these illustrations came out. This one was an older illustration. I just updated the colors to match the rest of it. I like this little cactus. And then tour, we have Ray, the singer. And we have these little like music notes. Yada yada. So I'll go to the store, and this is what it looked like. Basically what their website looked like before. This like bright ass orange in your face orange. But yeah, so, oh, and then there's two shirts here that I designed. That's cool. Yeah, so that's what I've done basically all morning. And then like updated stuff like this. Super easy to do in Squarespace, not hard at all. Yeah, so that's what I have done all morning, and I'm about to go eat lunch because I am freaking starving. Starving Marvin. Okay, before I make my lunch, I want to show you guys something that I found for my partner's birthday in the beginning of January. And it's like technically a Valentine's thing, but I saw it on TikTok, and I am not one of those people that like sees a product on TikTok and goes and buys it at like a store. I'm not one of those people at all. Also, I don't really get recommendations for a lot of stuff on TikTok anyway. My TikTok is wild. Anyway, but I did see this, and somebody was like, go to Walmart to get this. And I'm such a sucker for anything Snoopy that I knew my partner would like love this for her birthday. So look how cute this is. So instead of buying her flowers, I bought this little bouquet of Snoopy and Woodstock kissing. Isn't this incredible? And then I went back to go see if there were more of these for two of my friends' birthdays, and of course they were nowhere to be found. Even when I saw that one, there was only like two left, and I literally went into the aisle and I went and there was another person there, and they were like but I was like, yeah, I am so glad they have that. The same person who posted that also posted like some Garfield, like a Valentine's Garfield shirt and like a Betty Boop pair of pants that were Valentine's themed. And I tried to find both of those for my partner also for her birthday. They didn't have those, but I was so stoked that they had the Snoopy. I love anything Snoopy. Anything Snoopy. Okay, about to heat up this, what is this called? Chicken pot pie. that was left over from the pub. And then I saw these in the freezer, which have been in there forever. So who knows? They're not freezer burnt. They're good. I'm gonna eat one of these corn dogs. And then maybe a caffeine-free Diet Coke. You know you're probably getting old when you start drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke. Anyway, look at how massive they cut these carrots. These big chunks of orange. Those are the carrots. Holy shit. This vlog is just a lot of talking, and I'm so sorry. If you're not into that, I'm sorry. Working on a... Oh my god. Okay. I'm watching Bailey J live. If you don't watch Bailey J on YouTube, you should. I've been watching her for a long time now. And kind of one of the reasons I wanted to start vlogging about art stuff. But I'm working on a postcard. I put on real people clothes because my friends are coming over. Every Wednesday we do like a dinner kind of night, and then we like sometimes watch something or like play games or something. But I wanted to look nice. So I just spent the afternoon cleaning a little bit and then checked my mail, which I will share what this is in a second. Also, I did, oh my god, my phone is fucking being so annoying. I did my chest workout today, and every time I lift anything, it hurts so bad in my pecs. That's how I know it worked. But yeah, I'm just gonna ink comics the rest of the day. I went in and did a bunch of flats on all of the pages, so all of the pages have flats, at least for backgrounds now. If you don't know what that is, it's like, just like one of the layers you do in a comic page. Like you lay down the flats, and then you sometimes will select that little spot. So say like my face, the shape of my face is all gonna be pink, and then I'll select the pink and then go in and do the details. So that way it's all contained in this area. Makes coloring a little easier. It's annoying to do flats, but it does make life a little easier. So I did that for all the comic pages so I can just sort of fly through the rest of them. And thankfully I got an extension. We still have time to be able to finish the book. Maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, this guy named Dave Mass, not sure how you pronounce, contacted me because he read my graphic novel, Queer as All Get Out, and I did a story for the Nib about Magnus Hirschfeld, who escaped Nazis in Nazi Germany, and had a sex institute that Hitler told his troops to burn down. And if that wouldn't have burnt down, we would probably have a lot more trans resources and sex resources now. We lost, like, it was almost like, what is that library of, what's that famous library? You know what I'm talking about, where it burnt down and just like so many years of decades of knowledge were gone. Same with Magnus Hirschfeld's Sex Institute library being burnt down and the book burning stuff. We lost, we basically got put back in time so many years for LGBTQ and sex health. Like, life would be so different if Hitler didn't exist, obviously, you know that. But so in my graphic novel, I also talked about Magnus Hirschfeld, and so Dave had read my book and had a character in this that was based on Magnus Hirschfeld, and this is a comic version published by Dark Horse that is based on the suppressed 1943 opera by Peter Kyne and Victor Ullmann. And sick that it has a quote by Neil Gaiman on the front. Good for y'all. It's a gorgeous, like, black and white, like watercolor looking sort of book. And there's a character based on Magnus Hirschfeld. So Dave contacted me and wanted to get some of the resources that I had used for my book. And we got on a Zoom call, and I happily shared everything I knew about him and everything I had about him, because they did a lot of research for this book. You can see in the back, it's called Death Strikes, by the way. In the back, they showed some of the research they did, and like excerpts from the actual like opera, that like some of the score, really cool stuff. I'm super stoked that Dave sent this to me. I'm gonna read it tonight. I read like an excerpt of it forever ago when they were first working on it, but super stoked. Working in comics is so cool. Also, update, my agent never emailed me today. So I'm having no hope on that situation. So hopefully that happens. I would like to have a conversation with him. And if I have to just call him out of the blue, I might have to at this point, which is really unfortunate how unprofessional this has become. And I don't know, I literally have not done anything to deserve that. I never treated him poorly. He just all of a sudden is like basically ghosting me, which is really sad. Anyway, I'm just talking so much in this vlog. I'm so sorry. Okay, so thanks for being here. If you made it this far, hearing me just talk. I'm tired of hearing me talk. Like and subscribe or whatever. Shop my links if you're buying some art supplies. Go read this book if you need something new for your list. Yeah. Peace and chicken grease, y'all. Bye.